Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
L's in the chat for the little tiny trash can. L's in the chat. L's in the chat. Hey.
Yeah. Where they say, send me purple squares so I can buy a bigger trash can? Or whatever the fucking candy hearts. Whatever the people on live be fucking begging for. Send me $10. Send me $15. Send me $75 if you really fuck with me.
If you really dude,
isn't this just panhandling at this point? It's like, what's the difference between that and a nigga on the street?
For anybody, I mean, realistically, it's nothing. Like, it's like those people outside downtown fucking Ascend.
Right, nigga. It's like, what if there's a nigga on live getting money and then using that money for drugs? Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that just normal crackhead? Isn't that internet crackhead?
I would say.
Instead of a sign, he has a phone. It's all blurry. It's on like an Android and shit.
Oh, no. Yo.
You can't be on live on that. You gotta not spend money on crack for like a week and buy a better phone, goddamn.
Yeah, you need to have a come down.
You would double your profits if these niggas could see you.
I'm dead.
The visual and then there's the audio craziness is enough.
That's how.
Because nigga, you give a phone to any crackhead and put them on live, that bitch is gonna get 2,000 views easy.
Instantly.
They're gonna get 4 seconds and then and then that nigga.
Because crackheads are interesting. You don't know what they're gonna do.
They're not. I don't know about interesting. It's captivating. Well, speaking of captivating, tell me why me and wants to fucking police chase for a good like 30 minutes. I'm saying, nigga, I was in here and I like was scrolling through TikTok, went through the lives, and there was this police chase. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch these cops chase this car. Tell me why. They watch it for 10 minutes, so I'm sitting in there. I walk in there, I talk about it, showed her. We would sit there for another 20 minutes till these niggas caught this nigga. Bro, why can't
Did they catch him?
Yeah, but eventually, but they have this weird protocol where if this nigga's driving crazy, they can't drive crazy with him. And I'm like, nigga, Need for Speed that shit. If you don't, 19 some T-bone his ass.
No, that's illegal. They can't do that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like, nigga, you got that car, fucking push that bitch. Like you pussyfooting for. Use my tax dollars.
Yeah, use my tax dollars.
Bro, put that bitch on the curb.
And if it was you running from the police, you would hope to God he don't use them tax dollars. Dude. Just slow down a little bit. You ain't got to be on my ass.
Bro, but then it ended up, because this nigga lost a wheel and some other shit, crashed down the gas station. This nigga's in there doing a burnout shit. They get to dumping at this nigga.
Why?
Bro, he's in the gas station. And he's like pulled up like literally like just like took the right end of the gas, like didn't even get towards the pump, and this nigga's just in it in the street. This nigga's wheel on the front left is just sideways. This nigga has no like tire, it's just rim and it's sideways, and he's just on the ground now. So he's only got 3 wheels and he's doing a burnout with as many as he can. And then at some point these niggas decide he has a gun and he is now and they put dumpers in this nigga's side windows and then get to lighten up his back windshield. I'm goddamn. But then he kept doing a burnout. So then I was confused. I was like, I have no idea. It was just on TikTok Live. I was like, this could either be some old footage or some new footage. But it was vaguely clear, so it could kind of look new. And it was a brand new truck, which is also why it went for so long. This nigga's in this 2020 Chevy fucking hauling dick. But yeah, it did burn out real long. And then the cop car that hit him into the gas station, that bitch caught on fire because he had hit that car earlier and then that car hit him again. Just after all that, after the burnout, after them shooting this nigga and this nigga's foot still on the gas doing the burnout, then just the cop car just catches on fire.
If somebody has a clip of this, please please put it in
I also have a video of the fucking, did I tell you about 11th Street when the house just burned down across the street?
What are you talking about that?
Yeah, I have like a half-hour footage of just a house like burning on the other side of the street, just the whole house just burning. And the firefighters suck dick. Like, all right, they save lives, we're running to the building, but these niggas don't put out shit. Nigga, the world puts out the fire.
Nigga, that was somebody off the fence.
Yeah.
Passed out in that bitch.
Nigga, this nigga fell asleep at the
torture,
stove.
Torture.
This nigga had all 4 burners on, fell asleep. Oh yeah, how you feel about the return to Crip?
Whoa! All right.
I knew it was something.
From 553 55th Street.
Take you into baby something's alley. You know, like nigga, what? Baby snaps, baby scraps. Oh,
I just want to say right off the rip.
Hood.
I think.
Have you seen an interview with this nigga?
I think Crip.
Bro, you have to dissect that shit like the Da Vinci Code of gangsters, nigga. Like, you gotta know what the fuck's going on, cause nigga, it's like every other third word is some hood term.
If I'm gonna be honest,
And it takes this nigga 20 minutes to get through like a 5 cent like. I want to go to the store. He said, on Hood. You see, on 55th Street, I was going to this, and then Hood on 50, and then I was walking, and then on Hood, and then 55th on Crib. Baby, snap, 55th. And then I was at the store. It's like, nigga, just tell me you went to the store.
He said, I had the big booty sitches. The big booty sitches.
Bro.
He said, I just want to bust on her ass.
Oh, bro, that's so crazy. This nigga be constantly talking about, I'm gonna buzzing this bitch's ass up. I'm like, nigga, why out of all the parts, you are a dirty nigga.
Yeah, what's her name? The porn star Kazumi. She rejected his ass.
Oh, yeah.
She was like,
What
I'm
the-
out. She was like,
So you did watch that one, him and Big Baby?
She said, she said,
She said, you better not be about to show me Crip Main niggas.
damn, I just went out. Thank you.
Nah, yeah.
But
nah.
she
But
basically
nah,
said
that's
she was
crazy.
like, she was before, like, back when they first met, she was down to fuck him. And then over time, she realized, like, her status got bigger and, like, she can't just be fucking with any nigga from the hood, like, especially a nigga like that. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
like, that's...
I get that, but I feel like side question. How'd that nigga lose his tooth? Do you know? I mean, obviously he got in a fight and he lost
In
that
jail.
bitch. Yeah, but which time? 'Cause I feel like he never had that bitch. I feel like he's always not had the tooth, but also there's a part of me where I feel like he had a tooth at one point. But I also think he could have never had the tooth.
Like Christian Rock.
Yeah, but like she had the tooth, and then we saw her lose it. And I feel like that nigga I feel like he had the tooth for like a week and then lost her. Or that just nigga never had the tooth at all. Like this nigga lost it when he was in juvie, like at 12. Like.
Hey. Yeah, I feel like personally, I feel like Crip Mac. I feel like he found a way to make some money. But I feel like it's really gonna come down to how he maintains it, like going forward. If he can't maintain it going forward, then there's really no point for really him to be doing anything.
I think he's got better people around him now. Like he be fucking with like China Mac and shit now. And I think China Mac's a smart nigga.
Yeah.
What you got against China Mac?
Ooh, I don't want to be dissing nobody. I mean, I can, but
What's it?
I don't be dissing nobody.
What's wrong with China Mac? What do you do?
I just feel like China Mac is kind of shady for how, I'm coming for you, China Mac. I feel like China Mac is a little shady for the way he went about the situation with going and doing content with Adam after he said he wouldn't to AD and all them.
Oh, see, I don't know about that. When did he say that?
He said that when he was on AD's podcast, on his
he went on AD's
community.
podcast?
On the community, he had said.
Was that, how long ago was that after the whole thing happened?
That was about a couple weeks or so, within that week span or so. And he said he had came out and he had said to AD, like, no, I won't be doing content over there with him. I just wouldn't be right for me to do that. Hanging with dude, was calling him dude and all kind of shit. Like,
That's crazy because I feel like he definitely made more money with Adam than he did with. Because his interviews were some of the biggest they had, or at least he had.
Which is unfortunate.
Because I mean, what's he got, like a DJ Vlad one maybe? Besides that,
Yeah.
that's like super big.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's still big in its own right. But what are your thoughts on Vlad, if you have any at all?
I think DJ Vlad is the police, and I think that anybody who does a podcast with him knows better, and if whatever happens to them after that podcast, they get what's coming to them. Because anytime he does it,
Then how do you think
facts at this
Boosie? Why do
point.
you think Boosie's been good for so long?
Because he's been doing so many Vlad interviews, and he finally pissed them off.
So Boosie not going on Vlad no more?
I don't think he is. I could be wrong on that.
You want to cite your sources?
No, I do not. No, I do not. I do not.
Like a great podcast once said, feelings, no facts.
To speak on that, I need to do more research as far as his relationship with Vlad, but I know personally from what I've seen, he's the police. There's been multiple people that he's got into interviews with. And then
do you like, okay, then speaking of police, do you like the people like 1090 Jake who like do like paperwork things on people, paperwork party, whatever it's called?
I think that they're just doing, like, all they're really doing is taking public information and putting it in a video. I mean, that's really all it's doing.
So you do like those type of videos? Because some people would say that's the police too. No, I'm not saying I do, but like some people would say like that's the
like
police.
Milk 7-4 and shit. Well, they don't really call him Milk 7-4. I mean,
I'm not as familiar with him, but yeah.
Oh, well, could be. Yeah, Milk 7-4 basically does a lot of like he's like, oh, what? What? Oh, you dropped it?
Yeah, that's it. That's why I said, damn, she in the other room. That nigga must be quiet.
Saying Kane in there.
Why you think he barking?
He's like, hey, there's a nigga over here. He's like, let's not say that too loud. Start a whole kerfuffle in here.
This nigga say kerfuffle.
Google that shit, y'all. Kerfuffle.
I feel like you could only say that word around Christmas time. You can only say that when the elves are acting up.
You say you gonna drink that. You can only say that when you drinking nutmeg.
You got an eggnog with Henny in it.
Eggnog.
That would be disgusting. Just chunky brown.
Oh.
I don't even know if eggnog's chunky. Let me know in the comments if eggnog is chunky.
Hey. Do you look at your dog as your kid?
No. I look at my dog as my dog. My dog is a dog. A dog is a dog.
So you don't feel like how some people feel, where they're like, okay, my dog or my pet is like my kid. Like people
no, yeah, like the people who put like their dog in a stroller and walking around the park, like that's too much. It's the same type of people who put a dog like leash on their kid, like that type of shit. Just like,
You would put a leash on your kid?
No, nigga, if he is dumb enough to go walk off that fucking cliff, that is what he gets. I have not known my job as a parent if this nigga doesn't realize, I'll hold my hand. If this nigga wants to rip his hand away from my hand and go jump off this bridge, that is on him. But I feel like, no, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you should be a good enough parent to teach your kid to not do those type of things. Like, I feel like if you're a good parent, your kid's not just gonna run away from you and fucking go punch some dude in the nuts and then run back. Like,
I'm just gonna say this time, if you or anyone you know have experienced child abuse or child neglect,
it's not neglect. It's the child abusing himself. Like, okay,
call the authorities.
If he has like, I get like, take the proper precautions for whatever ailment your child might have. I'll put it that way.
Oh shit.
But yeah, no, I think the kid be alright.
I feel like depending on what kind of kid you have, I feel like it could be necessary. Like if you have a kid that's has
what the fuck have we been asking him? Sounds like the answer is there.
You don't want to know where I'm at. He's gonna be like, you.
It's right there.
As soon as I get up, I'm just gonna be an outline of ashes. That's
where has all this been going?
That's funny. Is that he just had that realization.
I did. Think. I'm like, cause I was like, we been smoking this for a second. I looked up. I was like, the ashtray still over there.
Is that OCD at that point? Is that OCD?
No.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, I probably ashed over here because I have an ashtray next to me, but I was like, I know this nigga isn't reaching all the way up there.
No, I was not.
Okay, bro.
I said no, I was not. No. But
so do you hate the figs?
What does figs mean? What is
You know, I can't replace the I with an A, but
what is fig?
spell fig.
Oh, oh man, I don't hate him.
That's not how you should start that. That sounds like you're about to say something horrible. You said, I don't hate him. I just don't like him in my neighborhood.
I didn't say that.
That's what comes after that.
I didn't say that either.
I don't hate them. I just don't like the way they smell. This nigga's about to say something crazy.
So basically,
nigga, ask that.
I know, nigga.
You can look,
I'm getting
white girl wasted over here. Get your shit together.
Hey, I look very together right now. I got a blunt in one hand, I got a coffee in the other. I'm very put together right now. But,
okay.
That's a good one. Do you feel like if you're bisexual, you're gay?
Yeah. Cause you're there. If you're both, then that's like saying, do you think you're white if you're white and black? Like, yeah, because you're equal parts white and black. If you're bi, you're equal parts bi and straight. I would think. But it's also like a spectrum thing.
Okay,
so it's always like, where are they on the fucking...
Do you feel like if you're a man and you fuck around with another man at some point, you're gay?
And like you keep going, you go back to women after that?
Yeah, and you go back to women, but like...
I think you did something gay. I don't think you are gay.
Okay.
I think you definitely did something gay. But I don't know if you're gay like through and through. It's like if there was like a line, like a meter, it'd be like straight, gay, straight. Like there'd be like just that blip where like for that time, yes, you were. But after that and before that, it could be whatever it is. But for that like section of time, and whatever you were doing, you were one of them, which is fine, I guess. Which is fine. It's just not my flavor, but it's yours, which is fine.
Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles, cool. They're nice people. They like bright colors. Them and the Africans, they would love each other. But that's crazy. Africans and gay people both love wearing bright colors, but Africans are the most homophobic people on the planet.
Okay. You're not associating my people with
bro, nigga. These niggas.
But,
bro.
now with that being said, how about like if a man does something with his female, a woman that he's with, his significant other, and he does something...
A gay act?
A gay act. With his
that's
like,
once again, you were...
Like, you have your girl peg you.
I see, I was about to say crazy, but I feel you can't say that. So, it's... Nah.
Is that... Are you gay? Like, I'm saying, are you gay? Or is that... Are you...
But that's crazy, yeah. You know, yeah.
Gay because you do...
A little bit.
but you're still with...
I feel like you would be a little bit... Yeah, you are a little bit.
In a serious way.
Yeah, a little bit. That'd be like if you're... I'll put compared to race again. That would be like... So your mom's mixed and your dad is black. So like, it's a little bit all the way one way. So you're mostly black, but there's that one little white part. So I'm like, you're mostly straight, but there's that one little part. Yeah.
So you're saying if you're black, you can't be gay?
No, it has nothing to do with it. I'm just comparing it as like a pie chart. So like how like half and a whole would make the 3/4. So like whatever it is, a third it would be most of the way, but that last fourth would be. So that last fourth is it's a motherfucker. I keep talking. Quit asking me questions. Let me light this.
No, because that's it.
I'm trying to light this 3 times. Turn it down.
That is interesting. Like, that isn't because like I've spoke with Ambrose actually about this in the past. I spoke with him about
that. You got pegged? Which one?
No, not pegging. No, but like having a female eat your ass.
That's just a no for me. Some dudes might.
Like I told him, I feel like that's a dominance thing.
Wait. That's not what I was going with that. Oh. Dominance.
I feel like it's a dominance.
Why is it a dominance?
Like that act.
I'm a dirty bitch.
I feel like it's because, like, personally, I feel like for me, as long as you don't have anything in your ass,
Nah, that's
like
crazy.
you're not. But like,
why are you trying to dominate?
Because that's just, I feel like everybody has their own thing. So you got some people who they're like, yeah,
But,
put
like,
my fucking foot in your mouth, like.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the thing, because like those
in their mind, that's a dominant.
Okay, maybe
thing.
for like a one night stand, but like if that's somebody you like talk to, but like you have to see them the next day, like, and you're like you both look at each other like, no, that's what happened. And like some things are cool because they're like fun.
Well, and
I think there's I don't know if there's a line,
right, and that's why.
But I think there's for some people there's a line, and that just that's a lot.
I feel like that's not true. I feel like more people get their ass ate, like
No.
men get their ass ate, not necessarily get like a finger in
No.
their ass or like
No.
pegged, but
No.
getting their ass ate.
The salad.
I think 100% getting their
The
salad
salad.
tossed.
And so now, are you maintaining that in the case?
Yeah, well, of course. First of all men, I think that right off the rip, all men should be manscaping. And we have tools for it now.
Yeah, no,
We're
yeah.
2023.
This would be a lovely section for a sponsor.
That was
beautiful. That was beautiful.
But like I right off the rip though, I think
Yeah.
you should be maintaining that because hair traps funk. So you should
Yeah,
off
it's
the
fine.
rip be maintaining yourself and
Yeah.
grooming yourself in 2023.
Yeah, it definitely gets like it's hotter. Like it'll be
So
smart. The jungle, the humidity in the jungle is a little more.
especially if you're in jobs that are outside or you're super active, like you don't people don't want to be working with a musty, funky butt motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's
and every nigga know that nigga.
yes.
You know that nigga. You know the one that don't wash his work shirt, don't wash some work pants. This nigga got 2 shirts and don't wash neither one of them motherfuckers. You know this nigga matches on the floor. I'm like, nigga.
Why is it so bad? Why is it so bad?
Why? It's like, nigga, why?
Why is it so bad?
And it's the same nigga that'll come into work with a backpack that just reeks like weed. like, nigga, what are we doing?
Hey, bro, do you
Now
got
this whole office smells like
a,
weed.
you got a whole zip in here? What the fuck is going on?
Wait, I get you a dropped off nigga, but where are you going after this?
How
To
many-
meet Pablo? What is that?
How many breaks do you think we got? And did you bring enough to share for everybody?
It's like, nigga, what are you opening up a lemonade stand at halftime? What is
If you don't
that?
share, I'm telling our supervisor.
It's like, nigga, go to the fries. I'm finna go steal your weed.
Nigga said, quick, security's coming.
Man, I'm finna steal your weed and pull this fire alarm.
Don't look at the camera.
Nigga, them bitches been turned off.
Yeah, that's real shit. That's real. That's
Nigga, why do you let people beg it? That goes back to my other point. A DoorDash, if you just put anything in a bag, you can bring it in any public building. Any public, nigga, PSA. I probably shouldn't say it. I might cut this, but fuck it. Hopefully it might go. But fuck it. Nigga, I get into so many places. Nobody asks me questions like, who are you? They just go, who for? Yeah, go ahead. But who's it for? Sarah? Yeah, maybe upstairs. And like, nigga, I'm just like walking around the office buildings, just like in wherever the fuck. And I'm like, nigga.
Like you feel like you could be a school, like a shooter?
Not school shooter, like a bomb, nigga. Cause I just walk into random door, like I'll just do it, nigga. Like I'll be in random state buildings, I'll just be walking down the hallway and I'll just open the door and look in there. Like I shouldn't be able to do that.
Okay, so. Okay.
Like, nigga, just a random nigga.
Yeah, okay,
just because
so-
I got a Chipotle bag doesn't mean I get to go wherever I
Okay,
want.
so right off the rip, huge security concern if Ethan is going through your building.
Like huge red flag.
He is not the
Like,
one
what the
DoorDasher.
fuck? That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to cut this until I quit DoorDashing. But I just gotta tell you that because I thought I was like, nigga, is that shit so great? Like, nigga, I'm in the Wyndham on like other elevator floors, like nigga.
Man,
I can take this building down from the top down.
taking
nigga.
people's checks and shit off the
Nigga, I'm in the hospital in just wild sections.
Nigga said, I found all
Nigga,
kinds
you
of
know-
promethazine.
Nigga, I be having all, nigga, I be just go to a checkpoint with a car at the little gate thing, and it's just who are you here for? It's saying, yeah, go ahead. It's like you
Nigga said,
don't search me,
he said,
nigga.
I'm here
I could just there could be a whole bomb in my trunk, and I'm gonna drive it into the National Guard, and we're all going boom. Ain't nobody.
Nigga said, I'm here to pick up my prescription.
But it's fine. I got a Pizza Hut box in the bag, so that makes me all clearance. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
All clearance.
Oh, yeah, nigga. You can scan in anywhere with a fucking McDonald's bag.
I mean, if you think about it, think about how many times that, like in the past when they had pizza boys and shit, that would fucking go with like the, back on the bikes, and when they go on the bicycles.
yeah, that's what I told you. Me and Spider-Man
bro.
the same that way, nigga.
Bro. I mean, realistically, if you think about it, like Uber is just like a newer, cleaner
Uber's
version.
just like a new
Like,
taxi.
DoorDash is like a
DoorDash is like, yeah,
It's
just
a
the
cleaner,
food. But it's
newer-
also like everything.
I
Like
think
every
it's-
store you can get shit from. Like every store.
Real quick, I hate to change topics.
Nigga, I
just
went
got
to
it
a
up.
Tractor Supply Company store today to get cat litter.
What? Whoa. Nigga said you on side quests. What the
Man,
fuck?
that literally happened today. That was my last one.
I
It
was
was for
so-
$13. It was two like 33-pound or like things of cat litter, a like cat box thing, and then some like cat medication, and then a bottle of bleach.
I would have told him y'all just gonna have to come pick this shit
And you know
up.
where it went? Middle of the hood.
Oh, my.
Literally on like the end of 11th Street, closer to like
That
Landfield.
sounds like a tone order.
Exactly. I'm like, I know y'all really wanted the bleach, but y'all turned the cat litter for something else. Cause I don't know who died here, but y'all covering something.
That's all me. Hey.
It's like y'all just bought the fucking cat thing to make it not look suspicious, but it's whatever. Do what you want.
Like,
Some weird lady on the course on her has a whole like living room couch on her porch,
Niggas like, I get some
smoking a
shells.
cigarette with a phone in her hand, yelling at a child.
I get some shells, a mask, gloves, and a bouquet of flowers.
Do you want
what?
this? Cause it's falling apart.
No, I do not want that.
Okay,
That shit is
but
falling apart.
yeah, nigga. But yeah, no, it's okay. But yeah, I ain't gonna, hey, nigga. Some of that.
I got something else for you.
Shoot.
What you think about the submarine?
You gonna do hot topics like that? I'm gonna have to fucking push these out quick.
I hate you on. Yeah. What you think about the submarine?
I think this is gonna come out in 3 months. Fuck.
That's gonna
I
be.
just got like up to date on that shit, and I guess I got the gist of it. But so like, are we supposed to feel bad? Like right now, from where I stand, I don't feel bad because from my knowledge, it was just some rich niggas who want to go down there and see some shit they ain't had no business doing, and they died doing it. I feel like it's some white man going in the jungle type shit, and you got ate by the lion.
And
The
it said
lion
on,
just happened to be oxygen.
and they said on the first page 3 times when they're signing their waiver for it. 3 times they mentioned death.
Well, yeah. Cause bro, but yeah, what happened? Why did they lose the oxygen? I know what happened, but why did the oxygen cut out?
It's one of those situations that fuck around and find out.
But why did the oxygen cut out? Did they hit something? Did they?
So that's not what happened.
malfunction?
It wasn't the oxygen at all. It was
But-
an implosion.
Oh,
So
they-
yes, they have video. Yeah. So they have and they said it.
They said
Yes, they cried. And they said it happened so fast. They said they literally would have been in like
yeah,
like,
well, yeah, because
like-
when you get to a certain depth, like the water, like the weight of the fucking water on you, fucking
they basically said they were crushing like dust,
yeah,
like every
bro.
bit
Because
of
you
it.
have the ocean on top of you.
This,
It's the whole ocean.
like
It's pressing on top of you with the whole ocean under you.
like they just
pressing
turned
on
into
you.
mist, like red mist probably in the ocean. It's like floated away, and they have no.
And they look like the snap.
And anything that's probably remaining of is eaten.
Nigga, I'm not gonna let that one rest. The Thanos snap, nigga. I made the Spider-Man on him start disappearing, nigga. Not gonna let that one go.
Nigga, that was some Doctor Strange shit out there hitting with the implosion. They're like, the whole fucking thing was like, shit, yeah, like that shit, like, bro.
Bro,
Like,
but I also saw a thing that was talking about it could be a conspiracy, cause how say you did some issue. You made a couple people go bye-bye, and now you might get caught for making a couple people go bye-bye, and now you need to make it look like you died. And now you look so, because maybe you got in the submarine, but maybe you got off before it went to... Cause who's to say other than who's down there what really happened? Especially you talking about they went to dust. So who's to say?
I do think.
So that's what I think is a little more likely. I think these niggas did some shit. They're about to get caught for some shit. So they made this whole story, which I think is fine. It's fine. It's a good one. It was a good one, kinda. But I think they had them go down there. I think they got to a certain point, got these niggas off. They went to in a submarine to fucking Russia or wherever the fuck, out there in New Zealand, wherever these no extradition shit is, they got millions and wherever the fuck. Cause niggas some billionaire and like, you know they do crazy shit. And somebody is probably about to expose them for something, do something for something, or they caught them for doing something. And so they got them up out of there and they faked their death.
Well, the only real conspiracy that I feel like it was about it is that it was a cover up for other major things that were happening that were bigger, like more lives lost.
That's what I'm saying. It could have been both, because these billionaires could have gave money to these people and go, I know this is gonna happen, and so when this starts happening, we will fake our death this time, and then it'll make it look so everybody will be focused on this, and they won't be worried about this, and then the government will go, okay, we won't catch you for doing this, so go ahead, go do your fake submarine shit. We won't catch you for this. We'll thank you again for saving our ass while you fucking distract the world from this shit. But
and that's what's
knows? And I feel like the government just does that with a lot of people. Like, they make deals like that. So, well, who knows? I don't even know if I need to make this Alex Jones podcast, but the government's fake.
Well, plus, because like the day of the submarine shit, the day of 500 people went missing. Refugees went missing on that cruise ship. Or that
what do you mean refugee? Ship. Refugees from where?
They were in some country, I want to say in the Middle East.
Or
Egypt or something like that. And they were coming across seas. They're going across seas. They're going to another country. You can Google it.
Oh, it was just some like random people going.
But it was on the same exact day. There were 500 refugees that were packed and
But they were coming to like America or some shit?
Huh?
They were coming to like America.
I have to go see more on where they were going. But
was it illegal shit or was it like regular?
It was illegal. It was an illegal thing. And they were like, there's a video of them leaving a port that somebody caught on video. Yeah. And they're like packed so much. It's on one vessel. Like it literally looks like a slave ship. And so they ended up going missing though. On the same exact day as the submarine, 500 people went missing on a vessel somewhere in the Middle East or somewhere in one of those countries. On the same exact day. So, and not only that, but the aliens. And so apparently,
are you a Scientologist?
No, this is serious. No, this is just in the news. This is a real thing. I am not a person. I am not one to be, the aliens and with the fucking foil on my head and like stand outside going.
No, I mean, I think you gotta be semi-ignorant to think we're the only ones.
Absolutely.
But I don't think. I mean, we might know which is. But
the thing is these people, this family, it was a family of 4 or 5, a whole family. Like I think it was like 2 daughters and a brother and a mom and a dad and whatever the fuck. So they caught on video in their backyard figures that they said were aliens. They said for sure aliens. Like they knew for a fact. They saw the light, the whole thing, and they caught them on video. They posted the video like everybody does, post everything. And it went to the news, it went everywhere, it went viral quick, like fast, 48 hours, in the same day as the submarine. And then they went missing. The whole family. Like, gone. So, you have both those events that ended up happening on the same day. So that's why I say that was a cover-up for those situations. I really don't, but I do believe.
But why would they want to cover up those situations?
Because I think the people went missing because the government is. Honestly, I feel like they're being used for testing or some shit. Especially when you just heard about you just heard about the fucking. I don't know if you saw it or not, but Elon Musk, his Neuralink chip, just got approved by the FDA for human trials. It just got approved. Time as these people did this was a couple weeks prior to this whole submarine happening. This was about 2 or 3 weeks prior.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That type of shit was like, did that happen around the same time the Neuralink shit? Because like, did that Neuralink shit happen, and then like, them people went missing?
So the Neuralink shit happened, and then the submarine shit happened, and on the same day the submarine shit happening, the 500 people went missing, and that family went missing for the alien shit and the refugees. So all that shit happened on the same day, but prior to that happening, 3 weeks, the Neuralink chip had just got approved for Elon Musk's company for human trials by the FDA. That was like a real news source, real factual evidence that just got approved, which they've been in the works for years, trying to do it on animals and all kind of shit to finally start doing it on humans. So I think with that, 2-3 weeks later, they in that span, they came up with this plan. How can we get X amount of people for these trials? Well, let's just go have 500 refugees go missing on a boat. So that's 500 people there, and this family, which is from America.
I feel like the boat would be a little more than the people.
Yeah, I see.
Like, why would you just want those people?
Well, it's probably different, but I'm just saying it's still.
I mean, yeah, not that it is, but yeah.
Like the alien shit is probably just because the fucking government knows we have aliens and they're trying to cover that shit up. So like they're. No,
I feel like they're closer than we think, but like if the government told us that, we'd freak the fuck out.
It's the same thing with that dude who caught the dude they said was a giant on that hill, and it went viral and shit. And then he went missing. That was like a month ago. He went missing. He's still missing now. It's like a whole thing. They keep posting videos like bring him back. Like he went missing. He posted it out his backyard on a hill. It was like in California, Arizona. And it was clearly a fucking dude walking up that was clearly huge. A fucking huge figure.
And it wasn't like a camera trick or nothing?
No, you could tell. Like he was like, it's the giant. It's a fucking giant or something.
Wasn't no CG-izzle?
No AI video, no none of that. And then he went missing. Like, missing. So I feel like, especially as technology is getting more up to date and everybody's getting more woke, quote unquote, it's getting harder for the government to cover shit up. So now it's becoming more obvious. Like it's getting more obvious. Like, all right, y'all are just capturing people. Y'all are just fucking taking all kinds of different people. Y'all are just...
Yeah, no, I definitely do agree with that. But I also feel like this shit's been happening for a while. It's just now we can see some shit. Like how you said, it's just people are a little more woke now.
Because it used to be music. I feel like music was they used the music industry to distract a lot of people with certain kinds of music and shit like that.
Bro, fuck the music industry. He's at church.
So then once they started locking up all the rappers, though, trying to set examples, they were like, fuck, now we're locking up all our distractions. So now what are we going to do? So they're like, all right, now we're going to have to fucking start just taking people out.
I know. You don't think the fucking, like, the church controls more people than, like, rap music? Like the Catholic Church, nigga, it's on money.
No, I don't think that at all. Well, actually, yes, because if you go to other countries, there's a lot of places that don't have music available to them, but they have God or their version.
So I'm saying, like, nigga, on the back of that bitch is some fucking scripture from it says in like God we trust, nigga, on the money. It's on the back. But
do you trust in God?
Not necessarily. I think there could be something. I don't know if it's this one or that one, but there could be something, but it could also be nothing. So it's one of them things that's just like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I know. So it's kind of, could be any of them, could be none of them. Whichever way you want to look at it, whichever way makes you feel more comfortable.
I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were talking about this person works in this person works in a nursing home.
Oh no.
And they were telling me that when they go in certain patient's room, they have no reason to lie or like over exaggerate. And
That's not a good way
they
to start
said,
anything.
huh?
So that's not a great way to start anything. I was like, this is gonna get like.
But said that sometimes when they go into people's rooms to check on them, specifically this woman that has cancer, I guess, spreading throughout her entire body, and they know for sure she's gonna die within the next couple months or so. And I guess apparently every time they go in her room and other rooms as well at night, they see like whole spirits standing next to their bed. Like
You don't think it'd be that fucking like Dilaudid that they're just pumping into their fucking arm?
Well, I guess
Just
apparently this
tripping
is
balls off some fucking good medicine.
this is the person that works there saying this. They
Fuck,
walk in the
is she?
rooms and they said that it's so normal that when you become somebody who works, and I want people in the comments to say if you worked at a nursing home or whatever, I want you to share your thoughts on this, because this person had said that it's a known thing that when you start working in that field, specifically with older people in nursing homes and hospice care and things like that, they tell you that you do encounter a lot of spirits and spiritual things like that, and to not freak out because it's natural and it's normal.
You don't think those people are in like a heightened sense of like looking for that type of thing just because they're in that environment? So like they might see like coincidences a little more there just because you're thinking about it like, oh, I'm in a nursing home. This could be like a place that these things would be at.
No, 'cause I feel
But
like
like if they're like at home, I don't think they feel like that way. But I feel like if they're in like this certain space that like heightens that sense of
I
this
feel
is
like
what happens in these type of places. Some people can lean into that. I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I'm just saying some people might lean into that more than the other.
I can see that. Like they're kind of perseverating on it, so
That's what I'm saying. Almost like the placebo effect is like just because like we're in this space now, like now I'm looking for like coincidence.
Right.
Where in other situations I wouldn't be, but since I'm now in this space, I am, because this space brings on these type of things that would make you, or this space brings on these type of things that you think about.
I can see that. I can see that. I mean, I think that being in that field, especially the way this person was saying it, like, you could tell that, like, if you were, like, you could tell that, like, they was legitimate. Like, I do believe, like, to a certain extent, like, I'm not a super religious person. We talked about that.
Like as a person who's like saying things, and like I know you've seen things too, like in their party that like I've seen some shit.
No, because it's not just that person. Like she said, like it's everybody that any other nurses, especially if you're new, you're told that. Like this happens. Like that's why I said I want people, if there's other people that work in that field, I want them to speak on that. So I do feel like I feel like
So
that's
you're not
legit.
religious, you're spiritual.
I'm not religious, but I do feel like if you're gonna
So you
be
believe
in
in
that,
crystals?
no, but I do think that you're gonna come across more shit like that in that.
So what do you
field.
think happens after lights out? Do you think you go to some other being? Do you think you don't know? Or do you think there's nothing?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know how it really would work, but I feel like somehow you do have like a consciousness as a spirit. Like I do feel like that.
So you feel like the body goes and then you got some type of thing, whether inside your consciousness, brain, something.
But I feel like the spirit
that goes elsewhere. Do you think it goes back into something else, or do you think it goes to some other place? And like it's just wherever the other place is. Like, is it just your spirit and wherever the hell, or it's like that spirit now going back into something else and you're coming back to the world, I guess, type shit.
I feel like your body dies and your spirit immediately like releases, and I feel like your spirit you either decide as a spirit to stay around and stick around, or you go up. Like yeah, that's how I look at it. And I feel like the spirits will stick around depending on why they want to stick around. If they don't want to stick around, they feel like they're ready to go, then they'll go.
So
That's why I
they
feel
can
like
be stuck in some purgatories type shit.
oh yeah, no, like I feel like go isn't like they'll go to heaven or they'll go to hell. But I feel like if you're gonna go to hell, like you don't really get that option. You just take it right off the rip. But I feel like if you have the option to either stay around for people, like look over people, or go to heaven, I feel like you do get that option. But
You think you get the option?
yes, but I don't. But yes, I do. But I don't think.
Why would you get the option?
But I struggle with heaven, like the concept of like.
But you don't think there's like or you do think there's a person saying whether or not you go to this good place or go to this bad place?
Like a Grim Reaper, some shit.
God, Grim Reaper, the devil.
I don't believe there's a God.
Like after you die, like then there's somebody that tells you whether you go up or down, type of shit.
And that's what I'm like. I struggle with the concept of heaven, but also I really don't feel like there's a God. Like I don't feel like there's a man up there just like
VeggieTales
with a fucking like hammer, like dead. You
Like,
get a blessing.
Yeah.
You
for real dead. You not really dead.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You paralyzed. Like I don't feel like that's how like it is. But I feel like there is some sort of like heaven, or at least I like to think so for the people I've lost. So that's where I'm gonna say that. Like
Yeah, there's a small part of me that hopes there's like something. I don't know, but I feel like there's also like a small piece in like there being nothing. So like there's almost like a certainty in nothing.
yeah.
That you don't have in the other ones.
But see, and that's what also I want to say too. Like when my grandmother, towards the end of her life, I guess, which we didn't really realize it was the end of her life, but she, like growing up, she always would talk about, like when I'd ask her about death and things like that, like I was always like anxious about her death, like, and she'd always like say, like growing up, like she always had this optimistic view of like when you pass in heaven, and like still was kind of holding on to like a lot of her religious beliefs that she grew up with. And then as I got older and then she got older, like towards the end, like the last couple of years of her life or so, I'd say, when I'd ask about it, like it changed greatly. And I think that was from her losing grandchildren and her daughters and people that were close to her that were younger than her before she had passed on. At least that's what she would tell me, is that's what kind of in our terms kind of jaded her on God, because like she felt like, which I feel like a lot of us feel like that.
I didn't understand that. Like,
why would they go before I go?
Yeah.
And like things like that. And so I think that so when she, like towards the end of her life, she was very much so like when I'd ask her about it, she would say, "Oh, I just think that when you die, you go to sleep." But I'd say, "Why do you feel like that? Like, why do you feel?" She'd say, "I don't know." That's like she'd say, "I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that, but that's just what I feel like." She said, and that's what was weird though, because the same way I said, like she would say, like for my aunts and things like that, and like my other grandmother, which was her daughter, and things like that, like she would say she would hope that they went to heaven, but she didn't feel like when she passed that's what it was. Like, and that was so crazy for me. Like, especially thinking about it now on a day-to-day basis. Like, it makes me wonder, like, because like I want to think of it as like, damn, like you're in heaven, like there's a heaven, like kind of what we were just saying. But yes, sir. But at the same time, I know how she said she felt. So like that's where, going back to what you said, it makes me kind of wonder, like, is there, like, is it just sleep? Like, are you, and I wonder, like, did God tell her that and she knew that? And most old people do know that before they
that's
go.
what I'm saying. Because, like, when it gets to the end, like, they can be saying, like, that's, like, sleep or, like, the nothing. Like, there's certainty in there. It's like, at least I know that this is it. Like, I don't have to, there's no worry, and I'll go. But, like, there's, I guess, not, like, a worry of, like, I'm going to have to do more than that, I guess. But, like, I don't know what that says about me. But, like, I don't know.
Huh.
It's like, yeah, it's like the more after this, like, almost scarier than there being nothing.
I don't know.
He's like, what if you get to after and it's fucking worse? It's fucking more work than this one. It's like, bro, this fucking.
You guys got to start all over.
I'm like, nigga, this one was already like,
Or some shit.
talking about part 2, nigga. Nah, I'm finna be one of them suicide babies. Take me right back out.
A fucking squirrel. You
I'm
can't talk
finna restart my brain. What if that was everybody that committed suicide was just a nigga that wanted to restart?
Oh my
That's
God.
fucked up.
But that's another.
Suicide hotline number right here.
Oh no.
It's gonna be more work for me because I want to keep the joke. Yeah, it's gonna be right here, because I wanted to keep the joke, but I'm a bad person. Fuck, nigga. That's 10 minutes for me to put something in your head. Nigga.
But I want, and this too, like, I want to say that too,
Yeah.
like, as far as the spirits leaving, I want to go circle back to that too. Is like, as far as the spirits like going and leaving and shit that I said, like, I feel like for instance, like, not to get like, we're not gonna get all like sad and shit on the pod, but like, just like kind of just talking about it, dissecting it. But I feel like the reason why I said that is because I feel like when Dre passed, my dear friend Dre, R.I.P. to him, 23, but fucking, I feel like it's more so like he ascended. Like, I feel like he left. Like, I feel like I never ever felt like any like thing from him. Like, I never felt any kind of like presence, or like how people say like whatever, like besides in my dreams. Like, but when my grandmother passed, I greatly felt like in a couple different scenarios, like her there, like that I can't even explain. Like, I can explain them like in words, but like the actual feeling, like I can't, like I can't. Like, it's like it just leaves you speechless. Like, it's like something that you just never forget. And with that being said, I feel like she stuck around, so I feel like she had the choice. So then that's why I said what I said. I feel like some spirits can leave and some spirits can stay. And I feel like Dre left, but she stayed to like watch over people, whatever. That's just how she was. But Dre was like, shit, I'm ready to go. Dre was like, shit, nigga, if I can go to heaven, I'm out this bitch.
Right.
Like, not saying that, like, I'm just trying to make life.
But yeah,
but,
I get it. Because, like, you saw, they're going for the best for what they want.
Right. Like, and that's not, I'm not like, that's not even get to like like,
no,
just for other people too. Like, I just feel like this in general. So I feel like even circling back a little bit more, I feel like that's why the individual that I was speaking with said what they said, because I feel like a lot of those spirits that person is seeing are spirits that stuck around versus spirits that were like, all right, I've done my time here. There's really no reason for me to watch over nobody else. Oh, fucking about as far as like spirits leaving and going.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then you were talking about he saw like the spirits coming and going. And then I asked, do you think he saw those spirits coming and going to cope with what he was going through?
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
Got that.
There it is.
See,
There it
I
said, really?
Right, we got it.
All right, we got it. So,
Yeah.
in a sense, so like that's interesting you said, because like at the same time that I'm saying the story, like that person also was speaking about his grandmother who had passed away, or his grandfather who had passed away, and he was talking about that happened in the past couple of years or so, and he was saying that was something that's been on his mind recently a lot. So, but I can't say that's what it, because he said that he was even seeing that previous, like since he started working there, and he's mentioned that other shit about the other newer people that start working there. They get told by the seniors and the people that are working there, hey, watch out. This shit happens. Don't freak out. No, it's normal. Like we all see him too. Like, so like with that being said, I would say no, but I mean, I'm not that person. So, but I mean, with myself personally, I feel like I don't, and the reason why I don't is because I feel like I try. I feel like for most people actually, I feel like they try not to think about it and shit like that, even if it's messed up to say that. Like you might feel like not thinking about it isn't keeping the person alive or whatever, but I feel like for the most part to get through your day-to-day life when you're trying to accomplish things and goals and you have stresses and other things to worry about to move you forward, you have to kind of push that to the back of your mind. So I feel like no, like you don't use that to cope because you're not even trying to think about it at all. So I feel like if you do end up getting some kind of presence like that, it has to be legit because you're already purposely trying not to think of, like, you already have that shit, especially when you're going day-to-day life, unless it's like, depending on who you are, I guess, but like for the most part that shit is kind of buried in your mind unless something brings that up. But like, so no, I don't think that that's like using a way to cope. That's a good response.
I agree.
Like home, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, cause like,
and that's the only reason I give Thug to listen to all this shit, cause I don't know what his antics are right now, but that album was okay, but like nigga, I didn't need it. Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Thug's album.
Yeah, that was a good
but
one.
Like,
that was a good.
Yeah, it's just like I felt like I didn't need it. Like I feel like a couple of those you could have chopped up all those songs and put them as like the last 3 on like 4 different albums. Like those, I don't feel like those are. I feel like it was just a whole album of filler songs.
Well, one of the songs he said, like, where he was,
they were good, but he had features, but it was just.
Well, the one
I feel
song,
like you just had too many fillers.
The one song that he said people were saying going crazy about when it dropped, they were saying he was dissing Sweetie or whatever her name is, Sweetie,
the one that used to date Quavo.
Yeah, but apparently that's not who he did. Like he had to come out and say, his team had to come out and say.
So what's with him and Gunna?
So I don't think anybody fucking knows. And that's just.
Did he say anything about it on the album?
I think
everybody
needed to shut the hell up about it because nobody fucking knows. Like it's all.
So I feel like, but I also feel like Gunna just released the album too, and I feel like the response wasn't that great.
Yeah, well, I mean that's because he's got the 6ix9ine effect.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so how long until you have the 6ix9ine effect, and then you're 6ix9ine? Then you're doing fucking drink fucking challenges with the Nelk boys, which is fine.
Island boys, fuck the Nelk boys.
You see that clip of that Island boy that fucking got put in the back of the cop car and was acting for protecting custody?
Did you see the one where they were kissing?
French
kissing. Yes, the Island boys were French kissing. Somebody in the comments pull up the fucking pictures right now. It's fucking.
Nigga, we're going in Discord.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
It's fucking.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I mean, anybody can do what they want, and I feel like we're fucking fig shaming, but.
Not fig shaming, but it's definitely fucking.
It's definitely just for the persona that they put. It's just because the persona they put out into the world. It's like you wouldn't think that's what they would do with their free time.
You might just have to make that the fucking whatchamacallit, might just have to make that the fucking What do you call it? The thumbnail.
What?
That
Two
picture.
figs. That damn it, that is gonna be the
You gotta watch
title.
out saying fig because they got fig immunity.
I'm the name.
You don't want them to be like, what the fuck you trying to say, cuz?
Y'all a bunch of pigs.
Whoa. We do not have those problems with the fucking West Coast.
I know he represents me. He's my front runner.
That's crazy.
He fights all my battles and representation. It's like gladiator style. You kind of just put up a warrior.
Wow.
I just send him out there with a spear and this nigga get busy. You
That's
know, until
fine.
like the mountain come around, chop
That's
this nigga
fine.
head off. But until then,
Cause I'm Spartacus.
see? So fuck y'all pigs.
No.
I should bleep it, make it sound. Every time I say pigs, make it say bleep and say something way worse. Don't say something normal.
Werewolves.
Yeah, no, not werewolves. God damn it. Whoa.
Do you think Trump is gonna win on this next election?
Next election. And like DeSantis or something. Go. They keep talking shit about it. But then Trump. I think he could, which is the shit. Because I think there's just enough stupid people in the world. But it's also like, it's also a job, but like, who really gives a fuck? Like, at the end of the day, like, whoever's sitting in this fucking magical seat, like, isn't affecting anything. And I mean, the gas goes up and down a little bit, but
So do you feel?
other than that, like,
So you don't feel
don't
like,
make my chicken like $35 and like we're smooth with you being my president.
So you don't think our president navigates wars or not? Like you don't think that he?
Ah, fuck no. I think people that make way more money make those type of decisions. Like way more money. Like the type, like disappearing on this Titanic submarine, whatever the fuck type of money.
So you?
Like,
Don't
I don't
think,
feel like some dude making fucking $400,000 a year or whatever it is. I don't feel like that guy. Right? Trump is more than that, but I don't feel like that dude is making all the decisions. I feel like the billionaires and shit and whoever else the fuck that have interests in the United States, I feel like those people make the decisions. And then they'll help that dude, not help him, but like tell that nigga like what to do, or like you can do these things, but you can't do these things.
I think our president 100% navigates as far as
But
like.
there's also like Congress and shit does more than that nigga
Well, for
does.
sure, but I'm saying as far as being the face of the country for other
But what
countries.
is being the face of the country? Because like Kim Jong Un, the face of the fucking whatever the fuck, and nobody get no fuck.
Because at the end of the day,
We're not
if one of
going over.
his,
Well, we're not going to stomp over there just because fucking Kim Jong Un's
let's put it
rolling.
this
Like,
way. Let's put it this way. Somebody that has more money than him, whatever the fuck, does some interview that he's gonna whatever the fuck to the United States in a Vlad interview, and he's from Kim Jong Un circle. Like let's say he's fucking whatever the fuck, but
yeah.
nobody knows he's from Kim Jong Un. He's just saying I'm with the North Korean military, whatever the fuck. He does some interview and it fucking. Like that's just maybe go like viral, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, but
When
he's
you have
also
the
getting
leader of the
killed.
country, when you have the leader of the country saying, "Hey, like even if he doesn't have as much fucking whatever behind the scenes, the fact that he's the face of the country, the fact that he's saying that directs and navigates the direction of the country, which is why they say that Biden is such an issue.
Well, yeah, that's why
because he
Biden's
shows
comfortable
weakness.
because Biden's also comfortable because Trump's a fucking dumpster fire every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he's fun to look at, but if you let it burn for long enough, it stinks.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
And then Biden's just the trash can that kind of gets bumped into every once in a while, kind of falls over. You got to pick it up and put the shit back in it, but it works for what you need it for. But
I can see
it's
that.
not that entertaining. It's not gonna win any awards. It's not gonna do nothing. But it's not hard to pick it back up and put it back together. But a dumpster fire is a little more hard to take care of.
Okay. I can see that perspective.
Two types of trash is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Fair, like,
That is
I'm not
fair.
here with fucking trash analogies. But yeah, I mean, it is the consensus of what I'm trying to say.
That is fair. That's fair enough. I was just curious on what you thought about that and fucking and that, yeah. No, that was it.
You with Trump? You Trump 2026, 30-32, and 40-40-12 or whatever the fuck?
Honestly, if he runs again, depending on who else runs, I probably would.
Are you gonna vote?
I'd probably get, whatever the fuck, cancel for this, whatever. But I probably would want him to go again.
Well, low-key fucking nigga, gas go down, I rock with
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
You throw gas at 150, like with 99 cent, who you want there?
Just keep his account,
Nigga,
man. Let him be a businessman. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's hard. But that's the other thing. Like, didn't they arrest this nigga and some other shit? But
Yeah,
he didn't really get arrested.
He's going to jail right now.
Like that nigga, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's in jail
Bro.
right now.
Like this nigga ain't got no mugshot. This nigga ain't never been in no suit.
He's in jail right now.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Bro,
He's
they
in jail.
do not have this nigga in
He
some
is in
fucking
jail.
way.
He is sitting in some cell.
This nigga is not trying to
Eating
get
some-
honey buns off of commissary right now.
No, he's probably has better shit than that to eat.
Nigga, no.
They're getting this nigga asparagus and steak, baked potatoes.
Bro, you know, I was listening to a podcast and there was these two niggas talking about being in prison. They were talking about some of the good times. And these niggas would take, all right, so stay with me. So you're going to go, honey bun is my ham, right?
Yeah.
Peanut butter, nutty bar, peanut butter, honey bun on top of that.
Sounds like a hockey waist.
Nigga, it sounds so crazy. I almost want to try, but I'm like, I feel like you have to be in jail to eat
And you
something
can't
like
forget the bub. Never, never, never.
Fuck no. Yeah, hooch, nigga. Well, you know they were saying, like, they test for, like, weed shit so you can do none of that, but you could do all the acid you want to.
Yeah.
And I was like, that has got to be the scariest place to do fucking acid. You know the paranoia. Like, you'd have to be, like, you'd have to be doing life for me, for one, just start doing acid. Because, like, nigga, the paranoia of me getting stabbed, like, I'm going to stab somebody.
Holy shit.
Dude, I would lose my shit.
It's time for everybody to take showers. You'd be like, I think I'm just gonna stay here.
Oh my god.
Fucking shit. Yeah, fuck that. Well, I think, all in all, I think that...
Oh yeah, last point. You been out here buying coochie?
No.
We in this bitch, yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit, yeah, we talking shit. Smoking and we